But anyways.
Hey guys, welcome to the party. Show you guys the buyer's giveaway. Let some people get in the room. But as always, let's move back some vinyls. Bought a bunch of vinyls this week. Had the old man in town. You got to see that promotion that he cut. It was gold. He's a celebrity now. You got the Back to the Future soundtrack? Or do you want 99 Luftballons? This is, the whole front side of this is in English. This is like New Wave, 99 Red Balloons, and the second side is all German. See how adventurous you guys are feeling today. Which vinyl would you rather hear? Back to the Future, of course. Oh yeah, Penguin. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, that's two Back to the Futures. Excellent. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot of stuff going on. It's pretty exciting, but there is quite a bit to discuss. So let's get some vinyl music. So the vinyl ripping. Get our volume right. Appreciate all you guys coming in. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. I have, if you include the slabs that I have today, I have like 135 games set up for pre-bid through the next month. All right. Next week is fully loaded, so you can jump into my shows, bookmark them now, and then go back and check pre-bids if you want. But I got a good mix next week, and then the following week is going to be back on the Xbox 360 train. That's the second, and then I've started to promote my next signature. Signature. This has been sitting on my desk for 2 months. That's going to end up back in the hare's mouth, and we're going to go hard. I got 40 slabs on my 16th, August 16th show. Thanks, Penguin. Yeah, August 16th. I can preview that stuff over the course of the next 2 or 3 weeks. There's just a lot of heavy duty in there. Also, I don't have a Ravens hat. I have been in their stadium, though. It was a good stadium. So, in 2 signatures ago, I did it was like a draft. So I had 2 people pick 20 games each, and whoever had the most sales from one show to the next, I think it was 40 games actually. They each picked 40 games. There was a declared winner. I want to do the same thing this time around. So what we're going to do, you can message me privately. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have 40 games in that August 16th show. I'm going to pick 4 people. If you want to be one of those 4 people potentially, just message me or let me know in the chat. It's probably better for you to message me privately, but if you want to go into a hat and you want to be one of the 4 people that gets to pick out of 40 games and see who wins, we're going to put a trophy up this time around, okay? There will be other, benefits, but this is Dundino's first piece of fan art he ever put out. This is the trophy. So we're going to have 4 people. I probably am going to hand pick 1 or 2 at least, and then the other 2 will be at random, okay? Like we'll draw names out of a hat, but it'll just be a fun little thing to kind of boost engagement and give us something fun to, enjoy in that big show. Beyond that, I'm also for sure in that show. I'm going to give away, if you guys didn't see the promo by Dundino, my mod, also my father, I'm his next of kin. He wore this magnificent drip in his promo, the Street Fighter drip. I'll give that away in the signature show, okay? This is how we make video games cool again. You rock drip. I think that's what the kids call it.
What are you wearing right now?
But yes, right now, I'm rocking Guile. I'm not going to lie. I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, beat it without any continues in an arcade just yesterday. And if you guys think that I don't have something for you with Guile, just remember, I am counter-punching all the way through. Stay away. My anti-air projectile stuff is a problem. All right, onward and upward. Okay, we're going to start with collector's editions today. So for those of you that like the sealed collector's edition stuff, we'll start there. We'll jump into the slabs. And as always, we'll run some sealed raw at the end of the show to give you guys a shot at the buyer's giveaway. Any other things? Yep, Saints Row's coming. Saints Row, you're going to get it quick, Fatal. No PS Vita consoles. The tie-dyes are not available for purchase. We might do another run, but yes, they look fantastic. The first run came out fantastic. Yes, I do have sealed Kinect games. Yes, Chunky, let me make sure of that. Yes, 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 yes. All right, I do have Kinect stuff. I'll run that at the end of the show. Just remind me, and I'll get those going for you, brother. All right, here we go. Let's start. All right, this is the Back to the Future soundtrack, and Lindsey Buckingham really laid an egg on this song. All right, let's see what we got here. There's a sealed copy of Terraria. As far as overall condition, you got the sticker seal there. This was not shrink wrapped, to my knowledge. It's pretty rad. Seal on the top. I would say not a gradable copy. It's got some damage to the box and everything. She is ready to rock and roll. All right. Yep. Here we go. Perfect. I got a real nice mix. Stuff that's going to go cheap, stuff that's going to go pretty high. Pretty rad.
JP has a guile tattoo.
Good win, Fatal. Congrats on the first purchase. All right. We got a puncture here. Who has a guile tattoo?
JB.
Yeah, JB. All right, JB. All right. There's a little puncture here on the back. This is Nintendo Switch Pushonomics. $40 according to price charting. I got a lot of good Xbox 360 stuff tonight. Jump in the pre-bids. Masterworks Edition has the original soundtrack as well. Wii or GameCube? Yes, I have sealed graded Wii tonight. I don't know if a GameCube game made it into my signature on the 16th of August. I don't think so. But certainly Wii is littered through several of my next shows. All right. There's some really good Wii in there. Klonoa is in this pile. There's Art of Rally. $35 game. Sealed. Good condition. Good condition. Good condition. Little sticker on the top there. Number 13. We're going to clear out all my collector's editions today. Good win, Pop. Congratulations on your first purchase. Sonic Origins, Peggy, European copy, sealed. Fantastic game. Underrated. Bingo. Oh, man, we're starting to get into it. I'm the green hair. Typically, Spaceman. Congrats on the giveaway.
More stickers.
More stickers. I'm giving away some shirts today. Good win, Iffy. Congrats on the win. All right, there's 2K Lego Drive, $51. This is the Awesome Edition. You got a 3-in-1 Aqua Dirt Racer, which I think is pretty cool. Right there. $51 according to price charting. The box has wear, for sure. Not a minty copy by any stretch, but it is sealed. Saints Row up next. Hammer. Absolute nuke right here. PS5, 2X, or 2K Lego Drive. Yep, no problem, Spaceman. We got 35 sealed graded games. I got 3 games that are kind of a surprise run. Good win discount. Good grab. Okay. All right, this is a heavy duty game right here. It's a $276 raw video game in sealed condition, according to price charting. This is the collector's edition. It includes the money clip, embossed tin, double-sided poster, map, bullet, USB, exclusive art book. Now, I don't see any major damage in any way to the shrink. I mean, the occasional scuff maybe, but really not much. Really where you see what I would imagine to be a problem is you have some cardboard with all the weight of the inner, putting pressure on this side. But it did not break any shrink anywhere. So let's show you all 4 corners. That one's pretty good. Let's see here. I'd say you got a little something right there, little guy. And let's show this side. That guy's crisp. These slip covers are insane. Really, I'm starting to lean it. Like, this is just the hardest stuff. Yes, D-Rob. Yeah, I got 35 games running tonight. They're in my pre-bids. You also need to know about my next signature show on August 16th. Bookmark that show for sure, but that stuff's already for pre-bid too. I know you like heavy-duty stuff. This is a $275 game in sealed condition. On average, this is a heavy-duty title. For me not to set this up on pre-bid just really gives you guys a good opportunity. Any OST today? I do have some soundtracks, but I'm probably not going to run them tonight. And I think you have them all, Iffy. I have maybe 10 different ones, and I feel like you just cleaned them up. Good one, Fatal. That's a heavy-duty grab. Good grab. All right, I like the condition of this guy here. This is a beauty. This is Splinter Cell Conviction, the collector's edition. It's about an $82 raw video game on average. Okay, now let's look at condition here. This is not a cardboard slip. It's like the plastic. And I like him. I mean, you've got a little bit of stuff, like just little stuff there where that tab is. But by and large, I would suggest this to be a gradable copy. This is the right thickness for CGC. I think they could pull that off, but it's wider. It's wider side to side and top to bottom. What's up, Beans? Welcome to the party, my friends. I'm running some hammers. You're not talking about original soundtracks. You're talking about Halo. No, I don't think I have any Halo OST. About a 90. What did I say? 90. Pretty good condition here. Probably one of the best condition that I have. Good one, Mike. You'll like that one. Deus Ex Augmented Edition. This guy's pretty clean too. You got vent holes all throughout. Looks good. I like the condition of this copy too, quite a bit. It's the Augmented Edition. Got Borderlands triple pack coming up next. Yeah, this guy's in excellent shape. Includes the game soundtrack, E3 trailer, and animated storyboard, motion graphic novel, adapted from the original series by DC Comics. Good one, Samus. This too is a extremely clean copy of the triple pack. I like this a lot. It's got this at $35. I feel like that's just really cheap. I think these should be graded if they're this clean. This is a VGA only. Yep, good games all around. Good gets, good games. Wrong side, huh?
Mhm.
There you have it. Hope everybody had a good week. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I had my old man, and he flew in from Pittsburgh, and it took me about 15 or 20 minutes to get just like a plethora of beautiful footage for my promo this week. Very little was disclosed on what was running, but we can get away with that because we're doing so much pre-bid work right now. Cray Bar wants it. Good win, Cray. All right, here we go. Yes, Chris. Oh, he is so funny. You know what's most funny about that promo was that when me and the old man were cutting it, it didn't feel like we were getting anything. And then, like, we finally got something that was feasible and workable, that was coherent for about a minute long, where he actually conveyed the entire thought throughout. But when I handed it to my wife, and she just said, "Wait, let me look at all these takes," she just dug. It immediately became apparent that he was a blooper reel waiting to happen. All right, this is Final Fantasy 11 online. As far as damage goes, got a little ding there. Just trying to show you guys condition. Yeah, Buck. There's little stuff. I just closed everything. Good win, Buck.
I got a little early, sorry.
That's all right. All right, here's about a $70 Two Worlds Collector's Edition. These are so rad. All right, let's see here. Okay. Looks like a factory defect on the shrink wrap right here, but where the seam is here, it's just open right there. There's no evidence to believe that any damage is done or anything like that. You got a little poke through right there, but again, it's pretty clean. I'm going to call out what I say is like little crease right there. Boy, silver is great for showing stuff. It's fantastic. But it's pretty good, I'll swear. Yep, there you go. There's Two Worlds. $68 according to price charting.
Sealed normal at the end of the show, right? If he wants to know sealed normal games today.
Yeah, yep. Hey, Tiara. Hope you're well, sweetheart. I do, yeah. I got that. Where's Rhett? What is Rhett? Rhett. I say it all the time. You're free to ask why great games, but preservation is a big one. That's just a big part of this whole thing. If you have a game that's worthy of being in a 9.8 condition, there's so many sealed raw games. There's so many CIB copies that exist. We don't grade everything, but we're preserving. I watched a reel today of a guy talking about how we're kind of art collectors in this game. Anybody that's into collectibles, Pokemon, sports cards, comics, video games, it's like we're the art collectors of this generation. And that's how I see it. Authentication, I have tons of games. I bought 300 or 400 games sealed raw, and there's stuff in there, even though this person probably bought from the same place, there's stuff that looks like reseal stuff. So you got to get it authenticated too. This is Mafia 2. Especially when you're getting the heavy duty stuff. All right, I cannot find a skin on this. This is Mafia 2. It is an NTSC. I'll look it up while we're running it. It's pretty good. This is steelbook packaging, official orchestral score, 100-page hardcover art book, downloadable Made Man pack, Guide to Empire Bay, map printed on specialty tear-resistant paper. All right, let's see here. But when we run out of CIB copies, we can rip some of these open if it makes financial sense, But think of it as the top of the. Everybody they have different ways of collecting. People like condition-sensitive stuff. They like stuff at the top end, and there's only one way to find that, and it's to send it off to a professional authenticator somebody who can preserve this stuff and also give you a grade. But I think the grading is the least important of it. I got $83 on this. $83 according to price charting on this.
How many more of these do you have left? The collectors?
Two. This is the best of the last couple. All right.
It's a short album.
It is. Makes you want to go back in time and listen to it again. Good win, Craig. All right. Streets of Rage 4. $32. Worth every penny of that. Looks good. Yeah, he's clean. This game is well received, but they just put out so many copies of it. What did I miss? I see Dundee on there. Did you say something? Rhett, when we put stuff in sealed graded, like in a slab, they're pretty easy to open, my friend. I've cracked slabs multiple times. It's all good. You can rip them open and play them if you want.
I don't know why, but I'm out of sticker giveaways. It's like malfunctioning. Do you want to do a shirt giveaway?
Yeah, let's rip a shirt giveaway. All right, guys, I'm going to give away a shirt. For those of you that are new to the room, I have Athletic Gray. And I have Baby Blue. Just specify size and color what you want if you win the giveaway. I am the green hair, and I'm always ready to run. Yep, we got Wii and Wii U tonight, Win. Sealed graded. It's going to be party time. One more, and then we're right into it. Tomb Raider, beat up copy, sealed. 1, 2, and 3 remastered.
Slabs are coming next. And that was a really funny mute.
Yeah. D-Rob, slabs are coming next.
What stickers,
Iffy.
Which ones?
If you're talking about the exclusive waffled hair, the larger, oh no, Iffy. I will take all of those to the grave. You must earn them.
The old ones?
Right.
The ones like the Mortal Kombat?
The big ones. Yes. Yeah, DM me on those. Iffy, DM me on those. Tell me which ones you want. Yeah, we'll get it right. Effective, thanks for your first purchase. I appreciate you coming out. All right, you guys ready to get in some slabs? As I said, after this, we're going to run into some sealed raw stuff, so you guys have cheap ways to get into the buyer's giveaway for this fella right here. JB, I love that you have a Guile tattoo. That's fantastic. No Pikmin 1 and 2. I do not have 4, 5, and 6 remastered. I just cleared out all of my collector's editions. All right, so there's the buyer's giveaway later tonight. Okay? All right, onward and upward. I love this mix. There's going to be a lot of good opportunities to get into a sealed graded game for the first time. The Pikmin 2 sign is personal, my friend. I love that sign. I have a Pikmin 1 sign. I also have Pikmin 1 and 2 in my personal collection, sealed graded. Mike, thank you for the tip, brother. Okay, here's what we got tonight. We got a lot of Wii U. We got some Sega Saturn mixed in here. Really cool stuff. A few original Xbox titles. Let's just get to it. All right, this is Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon. This is the only one on the CGC Pop Report. This is a 9.8 A++ hammer. These all came from the same place. They were really well kept. It's about a $35 raw video game on average. Thanks, Hole. Yeah, I love it. Ironically, my first foray into Pikmin was Pikmin 3, and that's just it was a top 10 experience for me. Yeah, let's get you, JB. What kind of shoes you selling? If you're selling British Knights, I'm just going to announce it right here and now. Let's get you. British Knights, baby. You remember those. I wore those down into the ground. JB Auctions. I gotcha. Let's go. Where did British Knights go? Good winner. Great grab. All right, we got Angry Bird Trilogy, 948 plus. No graders notes on this. It's the only one on the pop report. I'm nostalgic about this. I was surprised it hit a 9.4. I don't really know where the 9.4 is at. Let's take a close look. 9.4s can be hard to find on the DVD case stuff. I don't know. But I think Angry Birds is historic, personally. Like, I do have, my 11-year-old does have a Lego Jurassic World in his bedroom. You know, like, those games still mattered. There's Angry Bird Trilogy. I mean, one of the first absolutely iconic, huge phone games. Yeah, Tierra. For people that, British Knights were for people that walked a little crooked but ran super fast. All right, let's see here. Dundina, what are you talking about? Oh, you want to talk? All right, so here we go. Dundino visited me this weekend. He's my dad. He's my mod. He doesn't really know how to enforce in any way. It's only from posture and chest puffing that he's, kind of my enforcer in the room. But played a basketball game. It was me and my 6-year-old versus the old man, 71 years old, and the 11-year-old. I lost 10-9. I won't run from the truth. He got me. The old man got me. How many points did you score in that game, Pops? I scored all 9. How many points you get, Pops? 2? 2 skyhooks. He hit 2 skyhooks. 5'8", 2 skyhooks. 100% with the skyhook. I'll give him that. This is a 988 plus Animal Crossing City Folk. I graded this just because it's clean. Super clean. Animal Crossing's rad. This, because it's a Nintendo Select, it's a good opportunity to get into this game if you're a huge Animal Crossing fan. There's 2 graded. It's the top of the pop, and the other is a 948 plus. I think even the Nintendo Select has shown that it's a $53 raw video game on average. I got a I think the 948 plus in 2024 did $90, just to give you an idea. But yeah, that's a 988 plus. That's quality right there. Good condition. I can't tell you how hard it's been for me to get high grade stuff in Wii U, any of it. It's just extremely difficult to do. This came from 2014. Wasn't a lot of games getting graded back then. It wasn't even on the radar for most. All right, here's good win, Aaron. Here's Call of Duty Black Ops 2. There's 2 of these graded. This is a $40 raw video game on average. All I have is old comps. The peak of it was in 2021. That was really the peak of the market. But, we've slowly been getting back around the vicinity ever since. We've had new record highs in sales this year. At the top of the market with a second Prince Super Mario 968 Plus that did $3 million, which was massive. But this did $275 for a 948 plus in 2021.
Got promotion.
BT, thank you, brother. Thank you for the promotion. I really mean it. You guys are too kind. I really appreciate you guys. D-Rob, first purchase. Congrats, brother. Welcome to the party. All right, here's our first Xbox title. As you guys know, I had a lot of heavy-duty Xbox in the past. It all came from the same place. There is Fate on this, and it is on the spine. It's the only one on the pop report. That's why it's a 9.2A. Otherwise, it was likely, a 9.6, 9.8. All right, but there's your Fate right there. Let's see if I can find out where the A is. I do not see the A seal. There's 9.2A. So it presents well. About a $25 raw video game on average. Nothing crazy, but Carmen Sandiego was everybody's jam back then. 2004. Secret of the Stolen Drum.
KBFO123 won the shirt giveaway too.
Who did?
Right there.
KB.
KBFO.
You gotta let me know what size shirt you wear.
KBFO.
Yeah, I did send this in. Yeah, so what, I'm gonna be honest. I send a lot of games in. Fading always gets me. Fading always gets me. But if you look at the stuff that I'm running, you'll see a lot of 9/8. It's because a lot of stuff from this exact collection was very clean. So you can kind of get stung, you know, by that box fading. It's not clear and obvious always, and you don't look for it. And it's, I mean, it can sting you. All right, Chicken Little, surprisingly a $65 raw video game on average, according to price charting in sealed raw condition. Only one on the CGC Pop, 988 plus. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've probably been burnt by fading in the last 5 years 20 times. That's probably the worst. It's probably the biggest thing because you're just not looking for it. You know, you're looking at condition. Yes, we will do 3 surprise graded this week, Mike. I'll do it right now. I'll do them right now for you, my man. Gray XL. Did we get that? We did. Penguin, good win. I had a feeling you were into that game. All right, here's our 3 games. All right, we'll run this last copy. This 10 A++ Monster Hunter late print. I'm gonna run these because the movie just came out. I got Toy Story 3 in a 988 plus, and I got a 988 plus Toy Story Mania. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's go Monster Hunter first.
Those on here or those?
This is
extras?
a surprise. So
Okay.
Sealed. It'll be under sealed. Okay. Monster Hunter. This is a late print. The first print of this has a security label. That's how you can tell. You'll see a little strap right there. This was case pack available, and there's been some 10s that have circulated. But the last 10 did 336 this year. I think it was in March. The last comp on this in sealed graded condition was a 998++ that did 200. I've sold about 4 or 5 of these on this show, and they've ranged anywhere from $100 to $200. So that's still under what they're doing on the other platform. Yeah, Joe. Get it going. What you got to do, Joe, I've been working really hard to set up pre-bids like in my future shows, and like there's 100 games in pre-bid all the way through August 16th that are just heavy duty. And so target what you got to target. Grab the right stuff. I want you guys to have the time to do research and target things so you know what's coming. This also allows me when I set up pre-bids on stuff to, it's a little nuanced, but in my inventory, when I sell stuff, you know, when you have a generic label, you can't always tell what stuff sold for. And so it's really hard to capture price data on this platform. But as long as I continue to do this, as long as I continue to stay ahead, I will have price data. So if you guys ever need comps or anything like that, I can always look through stuff I've run in the last few months with pre-bids and let you know what they sold for. Okay, this is Toy Story 3. $40 seal or $40 raw sealed game on average. I'm looking at the graded stuff. I got a 988 plus in July this month. 8 days ago, did 161. Exact comp, exact game, exact grade. 161. 18 days ago, according to price charting. Great, Chris. That's great feedback. I mean, this is why I like running the surprise stuff. I like having the excitement of bringing something new to the market that people aren't expecting. So I'll probably continue to do that. So, Booty God, here we go. I'm going to tell you, you just asked a good question. I'm going to just unveil it right now. I'm going to tell you what I got in the works. Thank you, Booty God, for bringing that up. All right, here we go. Good one, Aaron. All right, I have been stockpiling my Mario stuff. I have 10 to 20 Mario sealed graded games. I also have a ton of cards at the grading company that are all Jordan. I'm going to do a Mario and a Jordan show. I have no idea how that's going to go because everybody knows me on the video game side. Nobody knows me on the card side. But I just like the idea of putting Jordan and Mario together. The two GOATs. That's coming. Yes. Booty, I'm waiting on those cards to come back. I mean, it could take forever. You know? This rat tail could choke me in my sleep by then. Let's see here. All right, Toy Story Mania, 988 plus. Plus. Got that extra plus in there. It's Toy Story Mania. If you know my show, you know that the A++ counts. All right. Let's see here. Marvin, what's his name? Marvin? Marvin Berry? Chuck Berry's cousin? Top of the pop. Top of the pop. This is the top of the pop of 3 graded. This is a good one for Toy Story. If you want a Toy Story game, commemorize. Is that a word? Good one, Aaron. Good grab. Oh yeah, we're in the Sega Saturn. I do have a Sega Saturn 10 coming in my signature, Sky Target. There is a 10 A++ Sega Saturn video game in my August 16th show. All right, let's start with Siberia. We got a B+ seal on this. Okay, here we go. For those who are wondering why you grade games even at a B+ seal, if you don't have a crack in a Sega Saturn game and it's a decent title, it's like one of those systems that, like, the biggest victory on these long Joel cases is just that they didn't take a crack in the 96. What is that? 30 years? 30 years. 988 B+. You got to tear down here. I got about, 5 to 10 Sega Saturn? 1, 2, maybe 5. 5 Sega Saturn titles tonight? 6? Yep, 6. Cool. Very cool. This stuff never turns up. Stuff is so rare. Yeah, Tiger. Yeah. We talk about that all the time. I think people get distracted by putting it in this like it's in a tomb that it can never come out of, and that's just not what it is. I think there's going to be some really snobby people in the future generations that pop these open like wine bottles and sniff the insides, open the game, and play them. Good one, Aaron. I was reading a post about disc rot, too. A lot of people, it seems like how they were stored is what leads to disc rot, as well as like damage. Like if you damage the disc in a CIB case or something like that, that it's more prone in like bad climate conditions. None of those are what this is right here. So we are the least likely to deal with disc rot.
I thought that guy was making that up last week.
Yeah, no, disc rot's a thing. All right, this is Darksiders 2, only one on the pop report. Pretty common title. $33 raw video game on average. Still Wii U, 968 plus. One of my favorite, like closest to my heart systems, because I raised all 3 kids on the Wii U and the Switch. Didn't even realize it was a different console in the beginning. Just thought it was an extension of the Wii. 2012, good win, Chris. Congrats on your first purchase. I do, guys. I also, for all of you that are doing first purchases and stuff, just so you know, go into my show notes. You can text Rat Tail to that phone number, and I give away $10 coupons. I had 7 people redeem my $10 coupons last week. There's also the rewards club up top. So there's a lot of different ways to get into my stuff with a little discount. All right, this is a 99A DEFCON 5. $50 raw video game. Only one on the CGC Pop Report. All right. We'll run that. I'll get some new music going.
Are these all the vinyls you just bought at that place?
Yeah. Yep. Some of them are. Yep. BT, you still in the room? I'll let BT make the call since he... And then Mike gets the next one. I think Mike contributed too. BT, you still in the room? Restoration? Okay. What kind of music you like? You want old? I got like an old Beatles album. I got Johnny Cash. I got like an 80s. I'll show you these three.
Penguin always wants DMX.
DMX.
Twice.
Good one, Aaron. Good grab. All right, here we go. DMX, dude. There's an early Beatles album. Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison.
99.
Yeah, BT. Let's go, dude. 99 Loop Balloons. Let's go.
Yeah.
This album. So I bought a bunch of like new wave stuff this week.
Been talking about this all weekend.
And I've just been exploring albums. And this has probably got the best music on it, maybe other than Roxy Music's album, that like you haven't heard of.
Sealed wrap cassettes.
Sealed wrap cassettes. Great.
D-Rob wants some sealed wrap cassettes.
Yeah, they're... I sold all... D-Rob, I sold all my sealed graded music to JB. To JB. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Turn this up.
I love this. Let's go.
I hear footsteps.
Yeah, I sold them early. I love music so much. It's probably too high. All right, here we go. Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's a great first party title that's pretty inexpensive. $25 raw video game on average. 3 graded at second on the Pop Report. I got a 968 Plus in March that did 116. Okay, that's all according to price charting. I don't know why this game is so cheap. It's a good game. I think anything first party Nintendo is worth preservation, especially 968 Plus. 968 Plus all day on good Wii stuff, just because it's hard. You can buy 8 of these. Just find major damage on all of them. 2010. Good win, Chunky. Good grab. That's a good one. Dr. Muto. $32 raw video game on average. 968 Plus. Only one on the CGC Pop Report. I will occasionally check PSA's Pop Report and certainly via VGA's Pop Report when I have stuff graded with VGA, but by and large, I'm just quoting CGC. Just to have this price data for you is, a couple hours out of my week that most people aren't doing. And as you all know, I work on the surface of the sun cutting grass in Florida heat. So here we are. We made it. One more week. Thank you, Uper. Thank you, Uper. Thanks on that seal grade. My 15-year-olds got to learn quality control. We're at that stage of life. Only one on the CGC Pop Report. 968 Plus. Good win, Mike. I think of all the games that I previewed this week, I had somebody ask me about this one. I hope he's in the room. I hope he made it around. This is Elebits. $24 raw video game on average. Only one on the CGC Pop Report. Yes. You made it. You made it. Yeah, let's go. Tell me about this game. They can run, but they can't hide for long. Is this a great game? Do I need this in CIB? I'll play it on my Wii U. Yeah, I'll say. Small, cute, electrically generated creatures. One day a sudden lightning storm strikes and the Elebits begin to act strangely and go into hiding. It's up to you and your trusty capture gun to search anywhere and everywhere to capture them all. Yeah, it looks great, Tiger. I gotta get it. I just bought. I'll tell you what I bought after. Yeah, congrats on your first purchase. That's great. Very rarely does somebody who targets something a week ahead of time actually show up and get it, and you did it. Takes discipline. Way to go. I bought off of Wafflefoot, who I'll raid into tonight, a Wii gun. It's like a. It has a laser on it. So you put the Wii remote in it. It has a laser. I think I need to play that game with it. All right, this is Flat Out 2. There's 2 graded. This is at the top of the pop. $30 raw video game on average, according to price charting. This is above average condition at a 968 plus. There's Flat Out 2. Yep. Congrats. Oh, no. Did we run it?
Yeah.
Don't bid. Nobody bid. Ziggy, we got to cancel. I got damage on this one. We got case damage on this. Ziggy, we'll cancel that one. Just request a cancel on that. Didn't catch that. Yeah, you can request that cancel, Ziggy. My apologies. When I get that regraded, I'll give you first crack at it. All right. Wafflefoot, are you in the room? Is Wafflefoot still running? Because he wants a game in this pile right here. JB, I've got 20. 20 still graded? Okay, Waff. Excellent. All right, here's Geometry Wars Galaxies. It's about a $16 raw video, and it's crazy for me to grade it. Like I said, it's only because it was, it was mint when I got my hands on it. But it's a 988 plus. Great cover. I don't know if you can tell, but you see that? It makes me realize, like, it's so pretty. The holographic effect on this cover. It's really cool. It's really rad. Only one on the pop report. Thanks, Iggy. You rated me at 5. When did you rate me? Okay, here we go.
It's been right at 8.
Huh?
Must have been right at 8. Are they 3 hours behind us?
No.
Right after we started. We missed it. Sorry, Wolf.
Okay, here we go. Wafflefoot rated me 43 minutes ago. Please follow Wafflefoot. I send you guys into his room every week because he's a wonderful man, full of integrity, full of knowledge. And he has a pretty ridiculous 5K time that he ran once. All right, Hello Kitty Cruisers. This game, I remember this game in the Wii U generation. I believe this was like super rare. It was a really high dollar game, and then they released some copies later. So I think what happened. But this is a 988 plus Hello Kitty Cruisers. At one time, this was like a top 5 most valuable game on the console, but it's down to 47 because, like I said, I think some sealed raw copies turned up. Or it's like they re-released something like that. 988 plus. Second on the pop of 3 graded. Please follow Wafflefoot. He rated me 43 minutes ago. He's a good friend. Yeah, I hear you, Penguin.
Why doesn't your mom like us?
She just doesn't, yeah.
She wouldn't appreciate it in the box.
Yeah, Wafflefoot's the man. Good winner. Good grab. All right, here's Texan. 3 graded, second on the pop report. $121 raw video game on average. 988A. Last 968 plus in 2024 sold for 500 large. Let's look at the damage on the shrink. No cracks in this beauty. See little stuff on the front, little snags. Appears to be, yeah, you got a little flap there. It's an accumulation of little damage that leads to the 988A. Presents well. You got something, you know, on the perimeter down on one side and the front. Nothing crazy. Tiger Wolf, I thought of you this week. I bought a CIB copy of Stardew Valley. Never played it, always wanted to. Just forced it onto the Switch, into the rotation with my kids, and they loved it. Hopefully I can get them to bite. Welcome to the party, Holiday. Always a pleasure to have you in the room, my friend. Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Just in the, hour that I've seen it played. Yep, Holiday. What'd you think about Dundino's promo this week? Good win, Aaron. Good grab. That's a hammer. All right, this is what I'm used to seeing with Wii U. I've got so many 9.4s, 9.6s, 9.2s. This is a great cover. This is a $25 raw video game. Go on eBay, try to find a clean copy of this game, get it graded. It is absolutely worth it. It's a fantastic Zelda cover. As far as the game goes, JB, dude. My dude. Thank you, brother. You're too kind. Just one step closer to me getting rid of my least favorite lawn customer. Here's a 928 plus. Hyrule Warriors. As far as damage goes, I'll show you where I think that it is. Yeah. Okay. Front looks good. Presents beautifully. You have what is like, not punctures, but like lines. It's so hard to show. But it'll just be like pressure lines. Almost like a pen without ink. But that's what the damage is. But this is... It's not the best Zelda game in the world, but it's a tremendous cover, and I love the Wii U blue. This is the kind of game you want to grade in a CGC case, in my opinion. Greens and blues. Fantastic. I got a 928 plus in October of 2025 that did 190, believe it or not. This is the only one of this variant. I don't know what makes... I don't remember what about this is... Yeah, there you go. Good win, Tiger. Good grab. Thanks, Iggy. Yep, we'll get it squared away. That's my fault. This stuff touches my hands 3-4 times before it goes live. Sometimes I miss. All right. I had what it amounted to. The damage is the bottom of the case. One of my shipments. They must have all been tied to one shipment because. And all the stuff that CGC's ever sent me, I usually never deal with problems. They got excellent boxes and everything, but right, this is a bit of a hammer here. This is the top of the pop. This is a 988 plus. $58 raw video game on average. There's no 9.8s on any of the price data on PSA side or anything like that. I have an insane 2021 comp of a 968 plus that did 660. That's crazy. But that was the peak of the market, just to give you an idea. This is a heavy-duty title right here in a 988 plus. I think that good Wii titles in a 988 plus should carry a premium. It's on price charting, Game Gallery. When you look at, I mean, it's not ideal. I have to pull stuff. Good win, Buck. You got to weed through the data. But really, I'm looking in multiple places when I'm accumulating this data. And so I try to minimize, jumping around all over the place. I'm looking at the CGC pop. I'm looking at price charting, what things are doing raw. I'm also looking at, I also itemize like what I pay for things and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll cross over to other grading companies and see what their pop reports say if it's something really special. But this is a $37 raw video game. It's the only one on the pop. Again, 988 plus. This is Korinropa. Did I get that right? Korimpa, Marble Madness. Marble Mania. Korinpa. Yep, no problem. No problem, Game Gallery. Yeah, Tiger. Yeah, there's a lot of shovelware on the Wii too, but it's just as far as like importance and significance, that system is big. Okay, this is Little King's Story. It's 3 graded, second on the pop report, $38 raw video game on average. This was case pack available, but I did not get this from that source. This came from the same collection that all this other stuff came from. So I didn't see any differentiation between the case pack available ones and this particular one, but yeah, that's the story. I try to disclose as much as I can. Mike, I'd say a month. Yeah, I think I'll get that back in a month. Crazy thing about this album is that it's all English on the front and all German on the back. We got Machine Head next. Heavy duty Sega Saturn stuff. Yep, no problem, Mike. $38 raw video game on average. I don't know. It's okay. That's okay. Having technical difficulties with our sticker giveaways, guys. But we do have a buyer's giveaway later, and we do have one more shirt giveaway we can run. Good one discount. Good grab. All right, bit of a heavy duty here. Machine Head 99 A+. Only one on the CGC Pop Report. And like I said, for these not to have cracks, it's nuts. I got a 98 A+ that did 129 in May. That would be probably a PSA game. $51 raw video game on average. This is Machine Head.
Nope, shirt's not in there either anymore.
All right.
All the giveaways are like one and done. It's very strange.
Okay. All right, we'll see what we can do. I might be able to do it from my phone.
A lot of doing. It's fine.
Hold on. I might have it here.
It's weird.
Goodies. Yeah, they went away on mine too. That's crazy. Good one, Aaron. He likes all the Sega Saturn tonight. All right, I like this fella here. I like all Minecraft. Talk about historic. Complete Adventure is a good one. I believe on like the Xbox One. It's really pricey to have the Complete Adventure, but this is 968++. 2 graded. This is the top of the pop. All I have is an old comp on a 968+ that did 168 in 2022. $45 raw video game on average. Like I said, other Complete Adventure for other platforms is quite pricey. It's a good one. I'll show you the cover. It's pretty rad. There's your 968++. Like I said, you just aren't going to get a 968++ when you buy these off of eBay. It's just highly unlikely. A++, good luck on an A++ on a Wii U game from somebody who doesn't know, who didn't keep it safe. I mean, there's just so many micro scuffs and stuff like that. It's a nice little tune. $45 raw video game. Super. Good to see you in the mix. Good winner. Good grab. Another good one. Again, where are the complete subsets of Madden? Has one surfaced yet? I mean, talk about a flex. It is a cheap subset to put together, aside from the early stuff. But that would be so rad to see all the Maddens.
Sorry, I'm behind.
It's okay. This is the only one on the pop for $20 raw video game on average. 988++ did 130 in March. 968+ right here. Got any Detroit fans in here? Nice. I know both those references, Tiger Wolf. Yeah, it's a nice little tune. I want to find deep cuts. Deep new wave cuts. No Wii U Sports Club, Spike. It's a good one. That would be a fantastic one to have. It's a great cover. Yep, Aaron, you hit platinum? Oh, man, dude. Aaron's stone cold. Good one, Chris. Congrats on that one. Tiger, please. You've known me well enough and long enough to go on instinct. But the fingerprint of musical taste is hard to predict. It's the reason I decided to ask my wife to marry. I mean, brought it to the pastor, looked up what a good woman's supposed to be biblically, all that jazz. But really, if we're talking about worldly stuff, the fact that she bought Pure Moods on a telemarketing, commercial back in the late 90s was enough. That was enough for me. 988 plus. Metal Slug Anthology. $55 raw video game on average. Only one on the CGC Pop. Again, I don't pull 9.8s too often on Wii. The only reason I have so many is because of this collection. No Transformers movie soundtrack on vinyl in this place. How many games? Well, I got about 10. And then I got to run some sealed raw to get people a chance to get in the buyer's giveaway. I'll run 10 or 20 of those at most. $988 plus Metal Slug Anthology. BT, congrats on the win. Good grab. Copy of No More Heroes, $988 plus. 2 graded, it is the top as well. $43 raw video game. I think my No More Heroes 2 copy got kicked back for inauthentic. So that's just an example of how it can go. But I got a 968 plus in August of last year that did $200. All right, $43. This is a nice game right here. Top of the pop of 2 graded. All right, Mike, what kind of music you like to get down to? You're next, and then I got JB. He's probably gonna rip me out into some wildfire. Johnny Cash, you got it. I'll run one side of these albums since we're letting the generous people of the Hairs show.
The Generous Hairs.
Generous Hairs. Okay.
I want to thank you. Yeah, it's good to see you. We've been on tour for about a week now after our last recording session, and they say old Johnny Cash works good under pressure.
PTO 2. $86 raw video game on average. We got a 998A on this. Solid A. Let's look at where that A seal is. $86 raw video game.
Yeah. All right.
Front looks good. We do have a Koei game in our possession right now.
I tell you what, the show is being recorded and televised for England. And
looks good. I really don't see any major.
They told me, they said,
Show
you got to do this song, you got to do that song.